What's your assessment when you look at Carolina?
Yeah, good team, good defense. I think they have a good system that's successful across the league. So, we'll have to know what we're up against, and it's always about us. It's always about how we execute, how we prepare through the week, and get ready to play our best on Sunday. So, we obviously have awareness and study what they do, but the emphasis is on us and controlling our preparation.
When you look at the rankings on defense, do you sit there and say you're giving up a lot of points?
We're always going to be aggressive. We're always going to prepare to play well. So, like I said, it's not about the defense. It's not about who we play against. It's about doing what we do and executing well as a group consistently for 4 quarters.
How do you feel like you guys have done execution-wise the last couple of weeks?
I think we've executed better at times. Obviously not consistent enough, not finishing, and we got to score more points. So we'll always look to improve that. I think there's some things we can build on, certainly, but a lot to clean up, and that's what we're focused on.
You have a young quarterback. You went through it all. How hard is it to make the transition from college to pro?
I think everyone's experience is different in their transition, and what they were exposed to in college, and their experience in college, and then their experience and situation in the NFL. So everyone's journey is a little bit different. I don't know Bryce great. I've met him a couple times, and seems like a guy who works really hard and cares a lot about it. So I'm sure he'll get going.
Any lessons you learned from traveling a couple of years ago that you can apply to the overseas trip this year? Just handle everything that goes with it?
It's helpful to have done it once and have gone through it. I think you know what to do. Try to adjust to the time as much as possible. Not be able to fully get on that time zone, but just traveling, trying to sleep on the way over there, and then getting your body back up and running Friday when you get there.
Excited for this trip? The Giants have a pretty huge fan following.
Yeah, we're excited. We're excited to go over there. I think just the one experience I have to look back on is the London trip, and just how much energy and excitement there was in that stadium, and the fans and how into it they are. That was a really cool experience. So so hoping, expecting kind of the same thing here in Germany, and looking forward to playing in that stadium.
What do you think the key is to truly focusing on, 1 week at a time, like everyone says, and not thinking too hard about big picture or what's left mathematically and all that?
I think it just comes down to staying busy, working hard on what you have to do. There's plenty of work to do here, so using your time efficiently that way, and preparing, studying, getting your body healthy, all those things take plenty of time. So it's about focusing on that and not wasting time worrying about things that you can't control.
I know you're only going to be over there like 3 days or so, but how do you adjust to eating and things like that? Do you just eat whatever is put in front of you, or what?
You try to keep it as similar to what you do here. Over there, there'll be some differences in the food and what they have to offer, but try to keep it as consistent as possible to keep your body, going on what's it's accustomed to.
And you're being from down there, you've been around a few years, and you've played them a couple of times. Is there anything to playing Carolina, even though you're not playing down there because you're a native, as it were?
I don't know. As a team, I grew up pulling for and watching, so it's cool to be able to play here. It gives you some perspective on how far you've come and the opportunity you have to play in the NFL, and certainly have a lot of appreciation for that. But once the ball is snapped and kicked off, it's another game. So.
What do you know about Germany in general?
Not much. Obviously I've never been there. Only time I've been to Europe was to London. So, yeah, but I'm excited. I'm excited to go over there.
What have you learned about it? Since you figured out that you're playing there? I know Marcus Coon's been around here. He's a guy who's from there who played for this team.
Yeah, I think I don't know. You hear about the food, the culture. I mean, the soccer culture. I think it'll be cool to play in that stadium. It's obviously a very successful soccer team and strong fan base there. So I think just seeing that and being a.
There are times at all, Daniel, that you take stock in what you've done here in your 5+ years. Is that for the off season? Do you think about that at all?
I think right now you're just focused on this game, focused on cleaning up what we need to clean up from last week, and then focusing on preparing to play this game. So there'll be time to reflect on the bigger picture at some point, but right now I think you're in the season and you need all the energy and focus on this game.
What's the difficulty of being in this spot again? 2-7. It's been that way for the better part of the time you've been here, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. No one's happy with where we are now. Challenges now, are you going to let that affect your preparation? Are you going to let that affect your attitude and your effort? Or are you going to use it to, motivate you and elevate your game, elevate your preparation? And I think, we all have to make the decision to do that. That's what we're focused on.
What do you take from Sunday's game? That was an interesting game for sure from your stat line, at least. 0 yards in the first half, and then with the way you played in the second half. What do you take away from that?
Well, I think obviously we were running the ball very successfully in the first half, so we stuck to that, and we're moving it. I think there's some obviously we want to score some more points and finish those drives, but I thought I was efficient for the most part, and in the second half took advantage of the opportunities that were there. I think always look to clean up a few things and see where you can be better. Just kind of, I just want to win however the game plays out, and Dave's was we feeling the run, we run the ball well, so we stuck to it.